Hey, what's up, money makers? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about ticker symbol AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. The stock is up 13.35% and it is trading at $10.61 at the closing of today's trading session. Let's talk AMC. I want to talk about whether the bull case is building for AMC. What's going on with AMC? I do see there are great days ahead. I came across some of the articles where analysts are so bullish, and I do believe that there are good days ahead for AMC, that we will start seeing more revenue, more profitability in upcoming future. We also want to talk about what are some of the factors that can make this AMC price go to the $20 level that it was once in nearer past. So the 52-week range, the stock went to all the way up to $20.36. Right now, their market cap is $4.78 billion. I also want to talk about one of the thing about DTCC change that can be put in place very soon. That can be one more bull case for AMC that can help not only AMC but other stocks that had short squeeze like GME, CTRM, so on and so forth in upcoming future, because there's a learning from what happened with short squeeze and gamma squeeze earlier this year, and we want to also look into that, and I want to share that article with you. In addition to that, we'll do the price prediction and analysis where the AMC stock price can go. What are some of the factors that are building bull case for AMC? I strongly believe that the AMC will see a spike in upcoming future, and I want to share why I'm seeing that. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do a lot of research and analysis, and I like to share with you, hoping it'll help you make informed financial decision. So click on the like button so that this video can reach to more and more people. I put a lot of efforts and energy into building these videos and share this information and analysis with you. So your like is very much appreciated. Your subscription means a lot to me as well. It helps to grow this channel. So subscribe to my channel as well. So click the like, share, and subscribe. Your help is very much appreciated. Now, looking at AMC, the 5-day the stock price is up almost 0.5%. For 1 month, the stock is up 14%, and for 6 months, the stock is up 161%. We have seen some valleys and some peaks right here. It went all the way to $20, and it got back down to $5 to $6 level, and it went back up to $13 to $14 level. And right now, after the $9, it is trading around between $9 and $11. So today's price was between $9.72 and $11.25. So pretty wide range in my opinion. For year to date, the stock is up 427%. So if you invested in the stock, you already 4x your money in just 4 months. It's a pretty massive return investing in AMC, and I do believe that there will be great days ahead, and there's a potential for AMC to go back to $20 levels. Now, I came across one of this article that I want to share with you that is WSB, Wall Street Bet, Reddit RB about to make a comeback with the tweaked trading rules. Regulatory authorities have an opportunity to learn from this GameStop saga that happened and short squeeze. And GameStop was not only the stock, and AMC was also one of the bigger stock that was part of this short squeeze and gamma squeeze. If approved, this recently submitted proposed change for DTCC, how the stock market actors operate, could even play important role for the hedge fund and retail investors, and this will provide a lot more transparency in terms of how the stocks are traded. So I want to focus on one of this thing that I want to share with you, and you should also learn that we have learned from the digitization of the stock market has produced unforeseen consequences in terms of how people came together, how the social media played an important role with the Reddit and Wall Street Bets and other platforms, including some YouTube platforms and videos and whatnot, and we have seen the short squeeze. The retail investor came together, and the big players like hedge fund had to take the loss on their short sales that they have been doing. So this is some sort of unforeseen situation that we had seen in the past. In particular, GME and AMC's activity involved phantom and double shares, and what I mean by that is because of the trading accounts, the shares so-called digital entitlement, it was possible to share short shares by 140%. So we saw that for GME, we saw that for AMC as well, where the shares were shorted more than 100%. What it means is there are 100 shares available, but the investors, especially the hedge fund, shorted more than 100% of a particular stocks, and to bring that stock down in the price point. And big players were able to take the advantage of the smaller retail investors, because at that time there was not enough visibility. In the past, we did not really have this Wall Street Bet or Reddit type of social media platforms where retail investors could connect as if a group. And we have seen that extremely new event of whatever happened with GameStop and AMC. So this rule will help creating more transparency. The same shares could have been deployed by multiple times by multiple traders, although it's just the digitized and gamified trading that resulted into $359 million in GME shares failed to deliver, that we have seen in the past. And it's called FTD from the clearinghouse process situation. And in this testimony for GameStop House Clearing, the person stated that this is the way of doing business is opposite to transparency, or it's not creating enough transparency, especially for the retail investors and also for the bigger investors too. The ability for the same shares to be shorted infinite times, is a pathology, and we don't have the ability to track what shares are shorted and how many times. So in other words, if someone shorts the stocks and they buy back, we do not really have visibility as an investor, as a shareholder, what's going on with this stock. Subsequently, as the ranking member of the Senate mentioned, to shorten the settlement period, that is a proposal. Now, in the past, we have been seeing that the settlement period was pretty long, up to 4 days, so on and so forth. And right now, it's T+2, and it's different for the calls and the options. Now, after the dust settled, the GME hearing concluded that the new rules are in play to make the retail trading a smoother and more transparent experience. Now, what this means in terms of what they're trying to do is hedge funds would no longer be able to hide their positions by abusing call options ITM. ITM is in the money trading. Unlike the futures, the call option refers to the financial contracts and give the buyer the right to buy the asset without having any kind of obligation. In turn, the in-the-money call option happens when the underlying security price are above the call option price. So when you're making money and when you're not under. Of course, such of the price difference that we saw will give this ITM call in the value call option value, which can then be sold when the hedge funds then sell ITM call option that they mask their short positions. So by masking their short positions, they were able to not make it transparent in the past. So no one knows. It goes to the clearinghouse. The clearinghouse clears this trades, but the average investors like you and I, we don't really have visibility, which appears and to us that appears to be closed, and because they're masked. Likewise, this wouldn't counter well the synthetic put to option strategy. The stock market revolves around the combining long call option for the short stock option. This is done for the purpose of mimicking the long put option and synthetic long put. In short, when synthetic shares are traded in conjunction with the option, they provide an appearance of a closed short position. Now, this is complicated to understand, but I wanted to mention this in a very simple term. In a very simple term, what it means is practically it'll create a lot more transparency. How many shares are shorted, when they are shorted, and who is shorting this stocks. So everyone will have visibility, probably not who is shorting this, but the number of stocks that are shorted. If it goes above 100%, we should have a lot more visibility into how this is being shorted. And what it does, it creates an even bigger bull case for retail investors. Given that the social platforms and now people are used to how to trade in this type of situations, when we have more visibility, it can go either way. And bigger players like hedge fund, who have been controlling the price may not be able to do that in future. Effectively, this other proposed tweaks the rule set would make the short squeezing more viable in upcoming future, because it is opposing trading parties would not be able to trade in a total fog of war, which means there won't be any foggy situation. It will be super transparent, and this would hopefully will pass, and it may take a few days before it can pass, and I'll keep you posted, but this is something that you want to keep in mind. In addition to that, why I'm saying that there's a bull case for AMC, it's not just AMC, but I came across this article and I watched the full video as well that says US box office should return 90 to 95% of the 2019 levels. So it's a pre-pandemic levels it will get back. And today it was not just AMC stock that spiked up or gained the momentum, gained the value, but so if, as you can see right here, AMC gained 13%, and it's a little bit dated data, but IMAX also went up to 5%, and CNK Cinemark also went up to 6%, I believe, at the closing of today's trading session. So this is pretty bullish. Analysts have been saying that this is one of the recovery market. Entertainment will start booking more and more revenue, and AMC will top that getting back to theater event, because they have been put in place all their strategy. The company does not really need and the company does not really have any capital problems or capital issues. If you take a look at the stock price, this was not due to the volume. Today's volume was 95 million compared to the average volume for AMC, which is close to 176 million, even though the stock price is up 13 to 14%. Now looking at this article, once again pretty bullish. AMC Entertainment is 38% undervalued. That's that one of the analysts is saying, and precisely their 500 million stock dilution that their CEO interviewed with one of the news channel is not really becoming a big concern, because people believe that this is in the best interest for the company. It is going to only help the company and the shareholders in upcoming future, because they can expand, they can keep operating at an efficient level, and then they can open up all their theaters and they'll book more revenue in upcoming future. So their plan to dilute this existing shareholders by issuing 500 million shares of new stocks is not really becoming a big concern. They're mentioning that the stock price was $13 per share, went back to $7, and this implies that they are seeing 38% more upside in AMC stock price from $9.36. And we have been witnessing how it spikes up pretty quickly. So this is one of the bullish news. In addition to that, there's one more analyst is also saying that AMC turns bullish, and it makes total sense, because they started their 98 to 99% all their theater and physical location back into the business. People have vaccinated as well. The pandemic fears are going down significantly with the vaccine that is in place, and we know now more about the pandemic and whatever happened in terms of the health situation. So everyone will be taking precautions, and the company has a lot more opportunity to book newer kinds of revenue, and there will be newer movies, and entertainment industry is back in to the business. In addition to that, I also want to share this. AMC Entertainment upgrade signals better times ahead. So there are great days, good days ahead for AMC. So if you're holding this stock, this is a good news. If you're trying to get into this stock, might be you want to think about what can the future bring for AMC. There might be an interim weakness for the stock price when they announce their stock offering and the pricing and whatnot, but it's a known fact that the company is being pretty transparent, and it is in the company's best interest to take the advantage of the higher price and dilute their stock at a higher price rather than lower price. So that makes a lot more sense. Now looking at their average volume and historical price, so let's take a look. The stock went to $7 level in March, $7.50, and since then we have been seeing uptick, and the stock went all the way up to $14.54. After that it went back to $8 to $9 level. There were some concerns around when they can open up, and the company declared that at the end of March they will be opened up. 98 to 99% of their locations will be opened up, and the company will start booking a lot more revenue. If you take a look at the revenue in Q4 was $160 2.5 million, and Q4 their revenue was 1.45 billion. So the company has a lot more room to run if they, based on this article, if they come back to 90 to 95% opening and this box office level, the company has, the AMC has a lot more room to grow in terms of the revenue. So they're all good news. And this, once again, this the momentum in stock price is not due to just the volume or short squeeze or anything along those lines. They're based on the fundamentals. They're based on the retail investors are buying and selling the stocks, and it is a pretty healthy trading pattern that I have been seeing. Looking at the stock chart right here, as you can see, the stock spiked up from $9.39 to all the way up to $11.04, and it went as high as $11.25 in today's trading session and got back. It was a healthy profit booking as well, a little bit down, and came back to $10.50 range. Their RSI looks pretty healthy to me, 41, not an overbought, not an oversold condition. Their MACD looks pretty good as well. This is a 5-day chart. The blue is right around the orange, the signal, so that is a pretty good sign, and this 41 RSI may take this stock to higher levels. Remember, one of the slight catalyst is whenever company declares this stock dilution, there might be a little bit of weakness in the interim, but in long term it looks pretty good. Great days are ahead for AMC. For one day though, their RSI and MACD looks both good, not an overbought, not an oversold condition. This is not really peaks and valley kind of a situation, but it's consolidating and building a strong momentum for the bullish case, and that's why I'm saying there are great days ahead and the stock will be bullish. I'm pretty bullish on this stock. It could you can double your investment if things go accordingly, if the company starts booking revenue as if what we have seen, 1.5 billion per quarter. So there will be a lot of momentum. The company does not really have any issues raising capital given that they are at $11. We'll see how that works out. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do a lot of research, want to share with you. Like, share, and subscribe. Your help is very much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks all for watching.